Okay, this is a recording of a trip that I have to go to see my cardiologist. And it's raining again, Vancouver weather. So we've got a pretty heavy rain. So this should be an interesting trip.
I will be showing this part of the route going to the cardiologist very briefly. Most of this has already been seen in the Superstore Ride, so if you want to see more detail of the early beginning part of this section, please go to that video on the link below.
Hi everybody. I should explain why I need to go to the cardiologist. About 15 years ago, I had severe heart failure due to a virus. So I was on transplant list for 6 months, but I think the biking managed to get through it. And here we are now entering South Arm Community Park. I know this, you've seen this trail before. A lot of the beginning of this I've got on my Superstore shopping trip, so I'll leave a link to that below for that. But I wanted to take this because A, it's green, and A, we can see how much water we're having, how heavy the rain has been for the last couple days at this time. So it's right, this drainage ditch is right to the top. And usually there's about, a meter before. This is a meter, this has got about an extra meter of height on that drainage ditch. And here we're coming up to the, you can hear the brake, I know. Anyway, I just wanted to show you how high the water was. That's why I did that little stop, because I was pretty impressed. So here we are going on to Garden City. As again, a lot of this is not, if you want to see a lot of this early stuff, it's in another video which I'll have the link down below. And Garden City is quite interesting. The whole road is east to west. After the next set of lights, there's a bend in the road, and it keeps going, becomes Garden City. And as it turns down, as this bend comes across, which I have to get into, I have to move off the side into the main lane to get in, because I'm going to be, you'll see why very shortly. It becomes Granville. So through these lights, and then I have to turn onto the footpath, which I'm just about doing it now. There you go. And as you can see, this Granville Garden City intersection is very, very busy. And to get across, there's the pedestrian control lights. And as you saw, as I stopped, all that water came up. That was, yeah. So I'm waiting for a light. You can't quite see it here, but it does turn. It goes from red to walking sign, which I just got, and that stops everything across. And this whole section was all flooded. In fact, there was at least 100 mils of water, 100 mils, 4 inches, and it came right up to my seat, so my bum got wet. And you know, that guy won't even walk in the water. He'll be over his shoes. And it starts draining out, it starts getting shallower, and it was pretty well finished. I got up to this point. So Garden City forms a boundary To the south is residential, and to the north is commercial. In fact, number 3 road, which will be coming up very shortly, is the main drive through downtown Richmond. I mean, there is some commercial traffic on both sides of Granville, but that peters out after you get past number 3 road, and it's just strictly residential. Oh, I was lucky, I got the lights here. Brakes are noisy, I know. When they're dry, they don't. There was so much water, it's getting wet, and you probably hear all the rain on the roof of the Trike. Oh, there's Richmond City Hall there. I used to say Richmond City Hall complex. This is, there's that big building, and then there's a smaller lower building part of it afterwards. And here we're stopped in number 3 road. So the main, as I said, number 3 road is the main drive through the Richmond Center, town center. Yeah, the truck was noisy. Yeah, and it goes, that's more Richmond. And there's a really nice fountain right here on stairs. It's really quite nice, architecturally, very nice. Trouble with recovering bike, yeah, a lot of rain gear doesn't work because you're sitting back and the rain falls on you and it gets wet. So that's why the roof is really essential. And the roof doesn't take long. It takes me about a minute to put the roof on and off, so it doesn't take long. And I every time it's rain or I know it's going to rain, I put it on. Oh yeah, that is the Richmond School Board. It's District 38. Pretty sure it's District 38. Again, hearing the brakes. And we are at Monroe Boulevard. And to our right is the Richmond Library and the Richmond Art Gallery. And they're all in the Monroe Boulevard Park Complex. The Monroe Park is Richmond's main park. And it has the library, the art gallery, it has a running track around there, and it also has a community center. And we're just turning into Monroe Boulevard now. Normally I would just come across and cut across onto the running track, because there's a walking section along the edge and I can bike along that. But because of all the rain, they've closed off the running track. It's all closed off, so I had to do a roundabout route. In fact, basically I cut down along past the ice rink and about to turn into it now. Here I am turning into it now. Come on, buddy. So I'm going down the road the wrong way, but there's nobody here. Who cares? And we're coming up to the blocks. Normally I go around the outside of that, but that was actually, we'll just go along here. In fact, you can see even the board, so I couldn't even go up there. I had to go through this weird winding. I never go through that way. And now we're into the park deal. Yeah, as you can see, it's flooded here again, and I was in about, oh, this wasn't too bad. It was only in about 50 mils or 2 inches of water here, but it was quite a big section. It was flooded. Not as deep as the one around the intersection. The rain started easing off a bit here. You can probably hear that on the roof. This is Richmond Main Park. Hey, I'm not the only one that's silly enough to go out in this type of weather. But this is a great shortcut. I can get, this leads onto the hospital. And then I cut through the hospital. And my cardiologist is a big building just opposite the hospital. Oh yeah, this was about 75 mils or 2.5 inches deep, this water here. It was very small. Wasn't in it very long. Let me go over this bridge. It's got all these slats, which made a bit of a rough ride, as you heard. And this is still the park. This is a small church on to the left there. And here I'm now in the hospital grounds. So I'll go up on this little narrow path here. And to my left is the parkade, and the right here is north wing of the hospital, and that's the cardiology rehabilitation center there. And this is a really tight get down here. In fact, it's hard. It's tight going down, but it's worse coming back. In fact, I found the easiest way is I can actually I can go straight through the park, through the parkade there, and that's easier, and that's why I came home. But everything, route's identical, is going back. So I can't go off that road there because that's blocked off for ambulances only, so I have to go down a little bit over. Because right to my right is the emergency exit, and that's all blocked off with ambulances and everything else. But you get a good view, Richmond General Hospital right here. I've been there a little bit more than I want to due to low blood sugars. And you can hear a lot of noise. Yeah, that's all the sirens and all that. There seem to be ambulances and fire trucks going by here all the time. Yeah, it was a fire truck. Well, the fire station is just up the road. So again, this is another. I have to press this button to get across. This is called Gilbert. And that's my, that big building is where my cardiologist, he's on the 7th floor. So I'm almost there. And the rain's eased off pretty nicely, it's hardly any rain. And Miss Piggy is thinking she needs to be fed yet. It's still early for dinner. Banding cat. So the nice thing is I can park here for free. I just have to lock up the bike. But I have to. You have to base. It's a little bit maneuvering with a trike. You have to go there and then you see the pedals off. You basically, when you're backing up, you use the Flintstone method. Back, guys. Just came back from my cardiologist appointment. Got a great result. Don't have to see him again for another year. Oh, as you can see, there's a good view of the bike. This is how it looks when it's parked and the top's up, so you easy get in. On the return trip, as this is basically a repeat of what you've already seen, we are just going to go straight to Steveston Highway, where we will cross Steveston Highway onto number 4 road, and that's a quick trip to home. Yeah, here we are. We're coming up to Steveston Highway. I like to ride up onto the sidewalk because, as you can see, the right lane is the cars use it as a turning lane, and I don't want to hold up the traffic. So I've hit the signal light. We're just going to wait for Steveston, and now I'm crossing Steveston Highway. And now we're on number 4 road, and I'm only between 350 to 200 meters from home, so I'll be home within a minute or two. And this is me coming in. I took this on different days so you can see that my bike, as I said, it takes only a minute to take the top on and off, and I don't like driving with the top on because the wind plays a bit, and I just prefer it without the top. But when it's raining, it's a godsend. Anyway, that was the video, so thanks for watching. Bye!